Okay guys, we have our scarecrow, and so what we're going to do with our scarecrow is we're just going to outline his face. So we're going to outline along the edge, and we're going to leave this little triangle free because that is where the hay goes. And also on the sides we're going to leave just a little bit for the hay. So we're going to do the same thing we did with all of our other cookies. We're going to outline, and then we're gonna fill it in. And this is kind of like the skin color, even though he doesn't have skin, but it'll look great. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take our little scribe or your toothpick that you have, and we're gonna kind of push this icing together and make it look like there's no line on it. Or give it a little shake. Mine may overflow just a little bit, but that's okay. May have a little air bubbles in it. And then we're gonna take our orange and we're gonna go ahead and finish the little ribbon on his hat. So, because these icings are not, the wet on wet is not touching, so it's okay for you to do this. This is an outline. So really I need to fill this in with a little bit runnier icing. So once you have that done, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can kind of use your scribe to push that icing where you want it to go. And then we're going to let this cookie sit for a little bit so that we can work on the details of it next. And I like to give it a little shake, and then maybe even drop it just a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect. He will be perfect the way you make him. So we're gonna set this one aside, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our turkey back, and we are going to draw the body of the turkey. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your little brown and try to go straight down and around, follow that curve, and back up to the head, and then make sure you outline between the head and the body. And then we are going to just fill that body in. He's gonna be so cute. He's gonna be really cute. Then you can give him a little shake. And then with your orange, with your outline orange, if you want to, you can go ahead and draw the little legs in. I like to start from the top, both sides, and then just follow his little feet with little lines. Oops. And sometimes that happens. You've got to pull up on your icing and set back down, or you'll do what I just did. But that's okay too. So we're gonna let him. I think we can do the wing. I think we can do his middle wing. His middle wing is orange. At least we can do the outline of the middle wing. So what we're gonna do is just, we're gonna go to the body, and we're gonna pull out that icing and stop at the tip. And then we're gonna pull out that icing, and we're gonna stop at the tip. And let's fill it in right here by the body. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna pull that icing all the way to the tip. On the other side, we're gonna pull it all the way to the tip and stop and release our pressure. Give him a little thing, a little piece of icing right there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in the orange wing. So take your flood icing and fill it in. And the outline kind of works as a dam. So we're gonna do that. And his face should be dry enough now that we still have our orange out to give him a little beak. So the beak is up to you. You can do the beak however you want. I like to get it kind of close to the eyes, but not too close. And I like to give him a big round curve right here. Lift up and stop. And then I like to go corner to corner and give him a little triangle. Like that. And then I fill it in with my orange icing. And then we're gonna have to let him sit for a good while. All this dries. So give him a quick little shake. You may have some imperfections that you can fix right now while the icing is still dry. I mean, still wet. So give him a little shake, and you are gonna let your scarecrow and your turkey sit for a little bit. And then you're gonna get your pumpkin back out. And we are just gonna take our flood icing. This is not my flood, this is my flood. I hope I have enough of this. And we're just gonna flood in the inside of this. Oh, it's not looking good, guys. I may not have enough icing. You squeeze every last bit you have out. I might be able to make it, or I might not. Let's see if I can get just a little bit more out. I may have to use some of my outline icing to finish them. Don't be afraid of too much icing, because that's really, there's never too much icing. And I'm gonna have to work extra hard since I used some of my outline icing to really work fast and to push this icing where I want it. It works so much better when you have the right consistency, but I'm gonna try to make mine work. See how it's thick, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna give it a really good shake. There's a little imperfection I need to fix right there. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So now we're gonna take a break and we will come back with the details.